Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. The Walking Dead, Rick and Michonne, that's the real name, you know, for this show. Season 1, Episode 2. And you know, about that, I have the impression that no one is talking about this show when Rick disappeared from the original show, everyone was so sad and everyone was like, no, it can't be. But we had that promise of maybe having him back at some points, and people were like, okay, we're gonna wait for his return. And in fact, you know, the original show at some point lost a lot of fans because the quality of it was not that amazing anymore. So a lot of fans, you know, disappeared, gave up. But even these fans, you know, who gave up, they were saying, when Rick is gonna return, for sure, we're gonna watch the movie, the spin-off, we're gonna watch it, we want to know what happened to Rick, we want to be back with him truly. And I have the impression that these fans, in fact, they are not there for the return of Rick. So I'm wondering, you know, about why. Maybe one of the reasons it can be because they waited too long, you know, like that's it, the fans were so excited to know what is gonna happen to Rick. Maybe all of this time spent far away from the show, from Rick, now they totally lost the interest that they had for the show and for the character. Maybe because they don't trust these writers, these producers, this franchise anymore to satisfy them because they were disappointed by the last seasons of The Walking Dead, by Fear the Walking Dead also maybe. Me, you know it, I was a little disappointed by Fear the Walking Dead, but the two spin-off, Dead City and Daryl Dixon, I really love them, I'm reacting to them, you know, I'm making reaction videos for you about them, so for me they were cool, they were great. Maybe also because they didn't promote this show enough, at least in France, like we had nothing about it, really about this show, we had no promotion at all. And no matter what, you know, in the US, I have the impression that they didn't put a lot on the promotion of this show, which is again about the return of Rick fucking Grimes. And I have the impression that, yes, they didn't promote it at all. Like, on Twitter, I'm following a lot of accounts which are talking about shows, animes and stuff like that. And except for the account, you know, of The Walking Dead, of that franchise, no one else is talking about it. So yes, I'm really wondering about why people are not talking about it, why people are not excited about it. You saw it, me, I was excited to see that first episode because also I didn't make any research to know what happened to Rick when we left him. Maybe all of these people also, they cheated. Maybe they read the comics, or maybe they cheated, just they searched for the information and they don't need to see it on screen. I don't know, but me, I was excited to be back. The first episode, like really the mood of it, the fact that we're expecting to see Rick alive since so long, you know, like all of these years, and we're beginning the episode with Rick trying to kill himself. It was really like, the writers making a big joke on us. But in fact, at the end, he's not giving up, like, he doesn't want to kill himself, but still he's giving up on his old self, you know, like, and he's giving up on Michonne, and that really, that was rough to watch. So I think also that at least the first half of this season is going to be rough to watch because we are excited about having Rick back on screen and all, but it's not the Rick that we knew, it's not the Rick that we loved, so it's gonna be rough to see him being like that and to connect with that Rick, to be involved, you know, emotionally and all with that Rick, who is gonna be totally different. Mentally, you know, he's not thinking the same, emotionally, he's not at the same place. It's already weird to be back with Rick, with a show only for him, But with a Rick who is totally different, it's not just weird, it's gonna be difficult. So really, for the fans, like the writers now are not making it easy to watch this show because they are not promoting it at all, because they took a long time to do it, because we are beginning the show with a Rick that we can't recognize, we can't connect with. Like, nothing is easy with The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. Even the title, you know, of this show, for me, writers, you didn't make it easy at all. The Return of Rick Grimes, you should have put the name Rick Grimes into the title of your show. Like, you named The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon, why not naming this one Rick Grimes and Michonne, like Rick and Michonne Grimes? Like, again, you're not making it easy for this show to be watched by your fans. I don't know what is happening right there with all of these choices really made by the writers and the producers. I'm not sure that it's the right choices. The name of the show, the way to promote it, how long it took, you know, to have it, and also that beginning. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see that with this first episode, I think, because that's it. Now we're back with Rick Grimes, even if it's not the Rick Grimes that we knew, that we loved. And he's back with Michonne. That reunion at the end, I didn't expect to have it that quick. I knew that this show would be really about them together, but I thought that it would take at least 2 or 3 episodes for them to be back together. 1 episode to know what happened to Rick, 1 episode to know what happened to Michonne, and the reunion during the episode 3, something like that. But no, we have them already together. For this episode, I expect to have some little things, you know, some memories about Michonne, what happened to her during all that time. Okay, we were with her during a long part, but still, after that, she left, and it has been still months or even some little years for her to be far away from her family, from all of the usual group, and all of what she tried to do to search for Rick, the new group also with whom she is, who just attacked Rick and his guys. Like, for sure, I want to know what happened also to Michonne during all of this time, so I hope that this is gonna be during this episode. Let's go for this episode. Let's go to be back with Rick. Again, it feels so weird. I don't know how many episodes, you know, it's gonna take me to not feel weird about the fact that we're back with Rick Grimes. We'll see. No matter what, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these reaction videos for The Walking Dead Rick Grimes, that's the real name of this show, you can have them 1 day earlier and with an extended reaction part which is really bigger and without playing with opacity. So if you want these advantages and if you want to support me, to help me with this channel, these videos, you can come on my Patreon. You have the link in the description. Okay, let's go for this episode.
You saved my sister's boyfriend and my sister. So we should talk about more than just scared her. Horse.
Duh.
Well, I'm done. I'm packing my wagon. I'm starting
What?
my wagon and the rest of my goddamn
Who are you?
costume. She was your sister. And they were my friends. We're strong enough to save people. What the hell is the point otherwise? And Jesus Christ, she was your sister. Nah. Shit.
Yes, she's back, but not because of
What the hell happened?
Elle.
What happened after both of you? Nah. She saved us. Hi.
Hi.
You just brought them back. They asked for my help, so I helped them. You want your own wagon? You
Nah.
ride VIP with us from now on. Thanks. But,
Not.
even if I didn't
You
have
seem
somewhere to
like
be-
someone nice and you think the same then.
Yeah, me
Michonne.
Thank you. For the armor, the horse, and everything else.
Michonne, you're gonna find him.
So let me get this straight. Rick blew up on a bridge, and it's been years.
Yeah.
Lightly, Nat.
What he said. All right. I like these two. Now I like you. Not too keen on losing 33% of the people I can stand on this planet. However, recently acquaintance.
She has face.
They leave people to die. Why do you
But
say
she's
that?
gonna find him.
I didn't like it before either. It was the same thing then, right? People were left to die. Yeah, but it's not before anymore. Ah, I guess we're surprisingly stupid, Michonne.
Yeah.
Afraid?
To be all alone?
I'm glad I met you three. You said your kids were in Virginia, right? You can try, but you're gonna be out of range soon if you aren't already.
Do you have a time for that?
You can still talk to them, though. And you can show it to them when you get back.
They need to exchange, you know, their diaries. Rick and Michonne. What? And why? Your house, my dear? Don't have your house anymore. Okay. That's what you wanted, but who did that? What?
What are you guys doing here? We didn't want to be afraid and stupid anymore. Turns out others felt the same way. Good thing we weren't looking for you, huh?
Oh, for sure we're gonna be on their side. They're so nice and all. When really Rick is playing with the villains right now.
I didn't fall.
The official ones.
I had enough a long time ago, but I stuck.
Because you didn't want to live alone.
Just a little longer. Next spring. Years went by. It was time ago, a long time ago. I knew it. And look at that. A lot of people
You
felt
did
the
it.
same way.
You left.
And suddenly I had more than just the chemicals in my red wagon.
Thank you. Thank you for waking our asses up.
No one is gonna regret that.
Yeah, it was.
Like these two, I think that one of them is gonna die before the end of this episode.
You showed me that. I'll take you as far as you need. When I get Rick, you'll come back home with me.
That's it. At least one of them is gonna die. But you know, during his episode, we saw Rick losing up. During our episode, we are seeing Michonne giving
And
up.
now, who else in your life? I mean, my mom.
How is she?
My dad wasn't in the picture. Supreme asshole didn't want a little kid. Nice, huh? So I started burning things. Blowing things up in the woods. And then my mom, she met this guy. Called himself Danger, if you can believe it. This guy, with this stupid name, looked at that and said, hell yes.
Was he nice?
He married my mom. But right after he moved in, suddenly Danger had these problems he needed solved, you know, like that he needed me to solve. Couldn't load his truck with his bum shoulder, so I built him a lift and runners out of stuff from the garage. I built him a temperature gauge you could call on his phone station level stove on. Could he have loaded his truck? But did the son of a bitch focus me up on how I could build things instead of burn them? Is that somebody else I liked?
Sounds like you left him.
En fait. It's them? Did Rick do that? Okay, they did it. Maybe Rick was one of they right there. Directly. Not? Oh, you're not gonna die, not you. I knew one of these two would die. I knew it!
Don't risk it. Don't risk it.
for Rick. Don't risk it to find Rick and go back to your family. That's what she's telling you. I think that she's dead and her baby too. But not... Come on, all of what you built around this character, we just learned his background. It's not to kill him now. No, I won't allow it. It was predictable, like, you touched her. They couldn't do it. But Nat is alive. He protected himself by burning things. He said that. It's his thing, you know, to burn things. You're alive. You're alive. You're alive.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't kill them.
She was demonstration. She was right.
You're not gonna kill yourself.
You need to go home.
You're not gonna burn yourself.
He's gone. No. No.
Oh, I almost cried for a guy that we just met. Like, okay, that's it, Nat. I got attached to you.
The gas burned out our lungs, our throats. It's gonna take a while to get better.
Oh, you can't even do that? For you, Michonne?
I marked the map. You can go to Alexandria. You're strong enough now. I go to your home and you go to Bridger's terminal? Should be the other way around. This is how it's gotta be. No. Now this is all I got. Okay? You. That's it. That's it.
Oh, this guy is gonna make me cry a lot. Like, he's playing so well, you know. All of these emotions, We know that you're not gonna find him here. You're gonna think that he died here? Oh, you were searching for his dead body right there. Clearly you're not giving up, but it's awful.